And welcome back, everybody, to the Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna take off. Whoosh, because I'm just really curious about this dragon here.
Dragons are great!
They are! And we're here with Josh Foreman still. And we're just gonna kind of wander around and see cool stuff. You're about as far as I am in this game, right? Like, two dungeons down?
Yeah, I've got 2 dungeons down. I think I've got more shrines and more hearts and stamina than you.
Ooh, looks like I'm about to fix that, though. Shrine nearby.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe we'll do one of the Divine Beasts while you're here. That'd be fun.
Yeah, we should. I believe we've done the same too, so I haven't seen the bird or the lizard yet.
Nice. Yeah, the elephant for the Zoras is maybe like my new favorite Zelda dungeon, almost period.
The which one?
Elephant.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, I adored that one.
I really like the camel as well.
Yeah, God, they've both been so good.
Just, yeah. Having a moving dungeon shaped like an animal where you control like the rooms,
It's so neat.
Super creative, super fun. I know a lot of people have complained about how few dungeons there are. Oh, what a delightful surprise. I love those guys. I love how annoying those guys are.
They're really annoying. Come back here. Oh wait, I don't have a sword.
It's great when when a developer can match the visual development, the visual look of a thing with its gameplay feel.
Absolutely.
You know, and it looks so dorky and silly and is so annoying. It's just, yeah. I wonder if it's one of those things where people who don't develop games just are frustrated and angry, and people who do develop it appreciate that kind of inside humor of it. I don't know.
Probably so. I imagine people who just play a lot of games also get kind of similar experiences just from the novelty. But yeah, I think it does definitely feel like some games have like developer-specific inside jokes in their humor.
Mm-hmm.
So is there a shrine around here or what? Aha, there you are. Well, let's go and do a shrine, why not?
Yeah, this particular version of Zelda, it's like it was custom designed for me because I've never been a huge fan of Zelda dungeons, which makes me a bad designer, I know. and I don't care about bosses in general. So It's just like, and this one kind of minimizes all of those things. I like that there's a ton of these shrines, but they're all opt-in and they're all like bite-sized.
Yeah, I kind of like the bite-sized dungeon thing, just
because puzzles in general, it's like, I don't know, there's a few when they're really creative but not super hard that I love. But for the most part, it's really hard to strike that balance for my particular tastes.
Yeah, I agree. I think like I enjoyed Zelda dungeons as well, but if I think of them as basically 8 to 10 of these little shrines kind of combined into one thing, I kind of enjoy having that one dungeon broken into a bunch of shrines that are just a bunch of little mini puzzles. Like having that little bite-sized pacing is really enjoyable.
Yeah.
And my cat's being an idiot. As she does. Alright, so
this is actually specifically, this is one of those puzzles that I feel like was pretty clever. And what I mean by clever is like the idea to set it up this way, I think was clever.
Alright, I'm guessing it's bomb time and drop.
And the execution, there's a little bit of kind of futzing around to figure out the execution, but once you do, you kind of feel smart. That's what I like.
So I'm guessing this is not gonna... No, it doesn't quite do it. Okay, if I wonder.
So you see the visual language up there of bombable bricks, right? But
no.
No.
Oh, wait. No. Alright, so I'm gonna try this, and this is probably just gonna actually hurt me, but...
It's probably what most people do.
Yep. Let's try it.
Happens.
Boom! Ow.
Yes!
I nearly died. Oh, that is delightful. I'm gonna eat some food. Whoop. Let's get healed up here. Sure.
Oh, you've been doing some good cooking.
Yeah, I spent a little while cooking. I realized I had a ton of food the other day and just decided, let's just get all this done.
What I always bring my Switch to work on Mondays because we've got this big staff meeting where I'm just sitting in a room for an hour listening to teams report, and I'll just cook the whole time.
That's a good idea.
Because you don't really have to pay that close attention when you're cooking. Gosh, I really wish they had a feature which was cook the last thing you did if you have the ingredients available. Because that I would just be able to blast through so many things that way.
Are you allowed to do this? I didn't know you could set 2 bombs at once.
There you go.
Hey.
Exactly. So
does it work though?
Yeah.
Let's see. So do I have to switch? Oh, okay.
Yep, you got to do it in the right order.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, neat. So I'm solving a puzzle and I learned a thing I can do.
Exactly, and that's why this is brilliant.
This is so clever. Okay. So first, switch to this one, set that off, and then switch to this one. Bam! Ha ha! This is awesome. Man, I love this game. There we go. This time. Whoa. And here we are. And I bet there's a... Yep. Okay.
So now you know how to do it right.
Gotta do it.
Yep.
I gotta face this way. Alright. Just want that treasure chest. It's probably a weapon that I don't even need.
Yeah, or
have any
or
use for.
topaz or something.
But I want it. Do. Okay, this time. There it is. Hey, that's not so bad, actually. All right.
Yeah, I think the reason that I like these bite-sized chunk dungeons is because, in general, I just like player autonomy. Like, that's one of my values, and motivations as a player. And so, in the Zelda games that have kind of big open worlds, it's like suddenly I feel confined and claustrophobic. And you could say that it's a good contrast, and it is for most people. For me, it's just like, now I got to do something I don't like that much, or, kind of a style of play. Because in general, a linear game gives commands, right?
Right.
An open world asks questions, linear gives commands. The linear says, here's how you proceed, now execute on it. And the open world is more like, where do you want to go? What looks most interesting to you?
Yeah.
And in these little dungeons, you just got to execute right.
That's true. A tiny little execution task amidst all the going out and exploring, and it's one you chose to do.
Yeah, that's a big part of it, because I feel empowered that I'm not in a gauntlet that I'm forced to go through to get one thing that is basically a key that lets me get to the next thing.
Yeah, for sure. Like there are plenty of times I've found one of these shrines and tagged it so that it's on my map and I can warp to it, but I may not feel like doing a puzzle. I may not even go inside, or I may go inside and find that it's a combat, like a test of strength that I'm not really interested in doing at the moment, and just leave and decide I'll come back and do it later. It's nice having that freedom there.
Have you blown yourself around on a raft at all?
Let's do it. I think I've only done it a little bit.
Yeah, this is one of those things where I haven't come to a point in the game yet where I take that back. There was one place where you go to an island way off the coast where it may have been necessary to take the raft. But yeah, every other time it's like I can swim just as fast, especially once you get the Zora gear.
Oh yeah, I've only got the. Is there more than just the shirts? Because I've only got the
there's a full set.
Ooh, neat.
Once you get the there's a helmet that lets you swim straight up waterfalls.
Oh yeah, that one I do have.
Okay.
That one I can.
Or is that the shirt?
I think that's the shirt. Though maybe the other pieces do it too.
The helmet lets you do a spin attack in the water.
Ooh, neat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I want it now. Darn, this is pretty. I love sunrise, early morning lighting in this game.
Yeah, there are certain times of day where the I guess the graphical style really works well. There's other times of day where I think it really doesn't, where everything kind of feels muddy and subdued.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well, but I haven't pinned down exactly what times of day and locations that is. Where'd the dragon go? Guess it's not here this time of day.
I think it usually comes at night.
Oh, okay.
There's probably... I don't know if it's every night either. Yeah, I haven't figured out the systems yet. But when they fly overhead, and have you been to where you're close and the music kicks up and it's...
I don't think I've gotten close to one yet.
Okay, yeah, you've got to do that. It's magical. It's just a great experience.
Oh, man.
It totally makes me feel like very Ghibli feeling.
Ooh, yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
I mean, a lot of this game is obviously influenced by that. I mean, the whole like ancient robots left over from, you know, some pre-civilization is totally Castle in the Sky.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. I hadn't thought of that. Oh, this is great.
Even the visual language of the technology is pretty much identical with those kind of swirly. There's a ancient Japanese pottery style. I can't remember what it's called, but it's pretty much that is used in both those. And more than that too. Like a lot of it is incorporated in Team Eco games.
Oh, so. Yeah. There's definitely I've gotten a very strong Shadow of the Colossus vibe out of a lot of this. On several occasions.
That broken bridge right there.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. Or just seeing a huge monster in the horizon occasionally, just minding its own business. All right, let's see. Where should we head to?
Well, you want to go towards the Burb Castle?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. I think that's up here. Why do I still have a stamp here? I don't still need a stamp here. All right. To the Rito village. I'm gonna need a dress warmer. I feel like with this particular Zelda game coming out, it makes all of the previous Zelda entries feel more distinct and different from each other retroactively in a weird way. Like before this, I kind of thought of every Zelda game as being fundamentally the same with some minor kind of flavor differences. But now with this coming out and being so different and yet very like what Zelda started as, like, I don't know, in retrospect, I feel like a lot of the rest of the Zelda games feel more unique and distinct from each other, even more so. Like, Majora's Mask feels like a completely different thing.
That was always the redheaded stepchild.
It's true, it was.
Love it or hate it.
That was an extreme case. But then you get Link Between Worlds, which is also very different from that, which is pretty different from Ocarina of Time, which is very different from Zelda. Very different from Zelda 2. There's the red. There's the stepchild one.
Oh.
But
I actually love Zelda 2.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's very different, though.
It's one of my favorites.
Are you good at it? I'm not good at it.
I can beat it.
Okay, well, that I feel like qualifies you as good at it.
That is one of those, the core combat mechanic in that game is so good that it makes me just overlook so many flaws. Well, not overlook, but
sure,
but
forgive.
Accept.
Yeah. I haven't climbed to the top of this yet. Okay, so
I think you got to talk to that guy to get into the.
So that's what we're trying to get into. That is one of the dungeons. Each dungeon in this game is essentially a big mechanical beast that you need to kind of gain control of, which is kind of awesome. I think there are only 4 of them that I'm aware of.
Yeah, there are 4. Okay. I would love models of those. They should.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Like Lego versions, or just nice big foot long, massive, fill up your desk.
Oh, that'd be so cool. And I have to say, for all of the different like little creature races that there are in this game, the kids in every single one of them are adorable.
Yeah.
Like, I love the design. I haven't found I assume the Goron city, but I'm so excited to see what little Goron kid looks like, because it's gonna be adorable. I love them.
Now, I haven't talked to all the bird people yet, but I really hope one of them turns their head completely upside down at one point. How creepy would that be?
Does the owl thing? That's right. They give you a lot of sassy dialogue options in this game, which I noticed, which is fun. All right.
Oh.
Like, there's not a whole lot to any given NPC in this game, but they're all just so charming looking. They leave a good impression.
listen to reason.
Teba and Hearth tried to confront Meadow, but it did not go well, and Hearth was injured. Teba escaped unscathed, but I fear he now plans to face Meadow alone. Okay, find Teba. That is my mission. And the quest marker is really close by, so I guess this will be somewhat easy.
Boy, in such a vertical environment, I don't know.
Actually, that's a good point. Are you Teba? Nope, you are not.
Forgive me for not being Teba.
Sounds like you intend to help my husband Teba in the fight against Meadow. But to tell the truth, there's not much I can do for you right now beyond telling you where my husband went. That will help. My husband headed to a place called the Flight Range. It's in Dronok Pass at the base of the Hebra Mountains, place where Rita warriors prepare for aerial combat. Ooh. I imagine he's gone there to gather weapons for another run at Meadow. He made his way to the Flight Range on foot this time. Okay. Oh, just over there. You could have just pointed.
Actually, a lot of NPCs in this game I've noticed have pointed, and I thought that was great.
So named in the hope that none might forget the events of that horrible day.
Yeah, this is one of the most Zelda-y Zelda quests that I've seen, but a lot of them were such a breath of fresh air. I would say, see those mountains in the north? And the person would just kind of point in a general direction, and then it was up to you to actually turn your camera and look at that thing.
Oh, flashback time.
Yeah, these were overall pretty well executed, even though I'm a known what is the word? Hater of cutscenes.
Sure. There's not very many of them, which kind of helps.
Impressive, I know. Very few can achieve a mastery of the sky. Yet I have made an art of creating an updraft that allows me to soar. It's considered to be quite the masterpiece of aerial techniques, even among the Rita. With proper utilization of my superior skills, I see no reason why we couldn't easily dispense with Ganon. Now then, my ability to explore the firmament is certainly of note. But pardon me for being so blunt, let's not forget the fact that I am the most skilled archer of all the Rito.
Let's not forget that.
Yet despite these,
I love that all these characters aren't just completely flat. Like they've all got some charm to them.
That's something they've done pretty well throughough the entire series.
That's true.
I don't count the first two, but since then, most characters have character at least.
Yeah.
Except for Zelda, she very rarely gets.
How about up there?
Gets much good. She's always just kind of stoic/sad.
That's true. She is a little bit more stoic, kind of flat a lot of the time.
In this one, she has some breakout moments, which are really interesting, and I enjoyed seeing her have some character, some humor.
Nice.
Some snark.
Even in Wind Waker, she has loads of character until she's revealed as Zelda and then becomes flat.
So she takes on that role.
Oh, I love the coloring on this bird.
Yeah.
All right. Updated objective. I really do feel like I need a dress warmer here. Let's see. Where am I? Nope. Yep. Okay, let's see. Warm clothes.
I haven't found the snow pants yet.
Oh, I think they're for sale out here.
Oh, okay.
They're expensive, though. I would have bought the rest of the set if they were any cheaper.
Actually, I have pants that let you run quickly on snow, but they don't actually lower your cold resistance or raise your cold resistance.
I haven't found those. Let's see, where's the shop where I bought these? I wonder if I can afford any of the others. I just found a great fairy fountain and shelled out like 500 rupees, so I probably don't have enough. Nope. Let's see, let's shortcut our way down here.
So this village is essentially just a big spiral.
Yeah.
When you're doing... I did a very vertical map in Guild Wars 2 recently, and it's funny how simple it started from a layout view. You know, we planned all the design elements in kind of this spiral kind of shape, making sure that things didn't overlap vertically. But then once I started actually putting the art in and making it organic and not like literally a mechanical spiral, things really started breaking down, and we had a heck of a time trying to make it navigable to people. A lot of people just lost and frustrated, and you know, like,
that would be hard.
I just want a big flat open plane. There's always those competing interests, you know, and there's so many different player proclivities. You know, there are some people who are literally just there for all they care about is the rewards or the community or whatever, and so all this environmental stuff is just in their way and annoying. And then there are other people who are explorers like me who just they really enjoy coming into a place that is foreign, not understanding it, and then going through the arc of learning it and becoming familiar. And
is this huge island city with like all this sort of sail looking stuff up in the like kind of God, I can't remember the name of it. It's probably what you're talking about is probably more recent than the one I'm talking about, but I don't know, I remember.
Oh yeah, you're thinking of the now I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. It is gorgeous though. But yeah, so good job. Yeah, I love the artwork in you guys' game, so well done. I sometimes just kind of log back in just to run around occasionally. This is very pretty. So, let's see, I think we're going to call it for this episode, but when we come back, we're going to try to find our way up into that bird.
Get to that bird!
Gotta get to the bird. See you then!